another exciting episode of Galactivated Yoga on the Beach. Woo! Welcome TikTok Live, welcome YouTube Live and on the replay, and welcome our super friends with us in person today. Thank you so much for joining us. Star Galactica, your fairy god sis, Saint Joan Arcata, and of course our little princess Charlie, holding the space of the Galactics together. So I invite you, everyone joining us on our live stream, to take the next hour or so of your beautifully busy lives and step outside if you're able to. Put down a blanket or a sheet on the ground. Grounding in, earthing. Find that straight head, neck, and spine, and find your breath. Get your comfortable, easy seated pose, whatever that looks like for you. Take off your shoes and socks. Turn off the notifications on your phone. Put it on silence. Begin to find your breath, your belly rising and falling. And as we settle in here, I'd love to share what's going on galactically. So we are in the last day of the first week of the new galactic year, coming in strong. The red galactic moon year. So this time is all about water and flow and your emotions and finding harmony with everything that life brings to you. Harmonizing with each moment and being like water. Be like the moon, sometimes big and shining bright, sometimes dark and invisible and nurturing, sometimes out there, sometimes inward, yin and yang. Finding that balance between the two polarities. So today we are entering into a new 13-day wave spell, all guided by our vision, our healing hands, and the power of the eagle, and also of our heart. So let's take our hands, rub them together, generate some heat, some infrared light. And we're going to use our mind's eye as we breathe in, third eye. We're going to take these hands, see that heat, and we're going to place them over our eyes. And as Nandi Ji says, receive the blessings. Just breathe into that warmth, into your eye sockets. And just invite peace and vision, and the bigger picture, and your mission. We are being initiated into our heart, so let's take these hands, wash them down our bodies, and we're going to rub them together once again. Generate some infrared light, some heat, some fire. Imagine in your mind's eye you can see that temperature between your palms going from a beautiful, faint glowing red to a fiery orange to a bright shining golden star. And when you can see that star between your hands, we're going to take it, we're going to put it into your heart. Placing those hands on your heart, one hand on your heart, bring the other one down to your plexus. And visualize beautiful stars inside of you as you breathe in. Through your cosmic hands, breathe out.
How did Lolo get that fucking word in 2 tries?
Breathe in. Breathing out.
Yes, that's the right thing.
Breathe in for a count of 4. Hold it for a count of 4. Breathe out for a count of 4. Breathe in for a count of 4. Hold for 4. Breathe out for 4. This is our cycle for this yoga galactivation today. Breathe in. Hold the breath, find that space. And breathe out. Breathe into your belly. Envision that solar plexus filling with golden light, with power, with purpose, with intention. And as you breathe out through your heart. Just ooze love. Breathe in purpose, worthiness, deservability. Hold it in. Breathe out that light. Breathe out shine. Breathe out a star. Breathe out an eminency. Breathe out that glory, that grace, Shakti. Breathe in your divine yoga, Parama Shivoham. Breathe out peace, ease, effortlessness. Breathe in, see yourself becoming magnetic as we lift those hands up. Focus on that intention and clap it together. And we're gonna bring it down the center line, walk our hands down and walk ourselves forward, tucking our chin under. And send all of our light to the earth and visualize your root chakra at the base of your body. Everything having to do with your identity, your feeling of belonging in this world, of being created perfectly to be here and to share yourself with life, to enjoy this life. Your ability to be nurtured and taken care of and provided for by life. Your health being provided for by life. Your wealth being provided for by life. Inhaling, walking our hands back up. As we exhale, let's shift the crossing of our legs. Bring the other leg on the top. Palms up. Let's take 3 of these 3-part breath cycles. Inhale for 4. Hold for 4. Engage your root mula bandha. Pull in and up. And as you exhale, exhale for 4. Right out your heart. Inhale for 4, drink it in all the way down to your root. Engage that core, hold it, pull it in and up, pull your belly in and up, tuck your chin in, pull it up, look up at third eye, Ajna. Exhale from your heart. One more round like this, inflate your belly. Lock your root, lock your belly, lock your neck, the Mahabandhas. Let's place our hands now on our collarbone, our platysma muscle, and we're gonna just anchor that muscle down, and then as we inhale, send our head and neck and the corners of our mouth up and back. Our gaze, our drishti, look up. Lean up through our chin, through the front of your body. And coming back down, bowing your head to your heart. Inhale, take that head and neck up and over to the right. I'll be your mirror, big smile. Look up with your eyes. Breathe in through your nose, into your belly. Hold the breath. Exhale, bring that head and neck down. Look down to the end of your nose. exhale, lift your head up and lift that chin up. Breathe in and up over to the left. Stretch your eyes, big smile, hold the breath. And exhale, lower that chin down. Coming back to center. Now let's bring our palms together, prayer hands, and we're going to push our hands to the right, turning our head and neck and eyes to the left. Big smile. Hold the breath. Engage your root. Pull it all up to third eye ajna. Tongue presses up to the roof of your mouth, suction cup. And exhale. Hands come across the center to the other side. Turn your head and neck and smile, cheeks and eyes. Pull that breath up as you inhale. Hold it. Pushing on through and over to the other side. Deep belly breath in. Count to 4. Lock the root, lock the belly, lock the neck. Look up at ajna, big smile. Ting. And pushing those hands over to the other side. All the breath out. Stretch those eyes. Deep breath in, inflate the belly, hold it. Back to center. Bow your head. Let's tap on our chest, stimulating that thymus gland, our immune system, our heart. A little big smile. Let's take some laughter yoga. Ha 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 ha. Ah ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Ha. All right, super friends, lift those hands up, interlace those thumbs, lean back, focus on your intention. Receive. I intend to receive. I intend to follow the chimes, the bells, the light, the glints of laughter and fun and peace and high vibes and excitement and ease and love as our divine calls us. I intend to hear. I intend to allow. Any other intentions you'd like to set, breathe it in. Engage your root, your belly, your neck. Pull it all up to ajna. Hold it, smile. And exhale, hinge at the waist, forward folding, planting like seeds. Thank you for the likes. Thank you everyone with us on our live. Tuck that chin and release, melt. Om Namah Shivaya. Walking our hands back up. Let's unwind these legs. Take them wide. Find your edge. Oh. And let's bring our hands back behind us. Lift our heart. Imagine we're just opening to this beautiful day, like a flower, like a morning glory. Maybe even walk your hands back. Peel the corners of your mouth up. And you could take your lower lip and wrap it around your lower teeth and then expose your upper teeth as you activate your cheeks and lean back and smile. press into your heart to open it and lift it. Parigraha, letting go of all the stories and dramas of our wonderfully dramatic lives. Novelas. And then we'll walk our hands forward. First, let's come up on our fingertips. Just placing those fingertips on the ground in front of us. Walking ourselves forward. And now when we're here, we're going to play with some breath of fire. So our feet are active, our yogi toes are spread. Our spine is straight. Inhale, look up, big smile. We're going to pulse our belly as we pull that belly in and exhale. Let your inhales happen automatically. We're starting a fire inside your plexus. You got your Flintstones. Imagine sparks going down to your sacrum and to your root. Svadhisthana and Muladhara. Manipura is a beautiful star inside of you. Use your third eye ajna to see all your life force dripping down your spine into your root. Health is here. Wealth is here. Positivity is here. Keep pulsing that belly. Notice where your mind went. Strengthen your flame. Strengthen your light. Notice how you feel. Gaze through your third eye. Biggest smile ever. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Inhale. Hold it at the top. Engage your root, your belly, your throat. Pull everything up to ajna. Hold it, look up, see that fire. Ultraviolet light, infrared light. Golden light as we exhale, and fold. Hands walk forward, tuck your chin, all the breath out. And just let your head dangle and sway. Tension in the back of your neck. Breathe it away. Let's walk our hands over to the right, slow and low. Over to that right side, framing that right leg. Once again, find that 4-4-4 breath pattern. Inhaling for 4, hold for 4, and exhale for 4. Walking back through center and over to the other side, framing that other leg. Inhale for 4, pull it up to your third eye. Exhale for 4. Inhale, inflate, lift, expand, grow, increase. Hold, suspend, utilize. Release, receive, go. Walking ourselves back to center, rising on up. Notice how you feel. Bend those knees, bring the soles together, butterfly. Baddha Konasana. Bringing those ankles in close. Let's flap those butterfly wings. And take our head and neck side to side. Gazing in and up at Ajna, your third eye. Open and close our jaw. And then with our hands around our ankles, let's lean up and back and really open up that collarbone. Stretch your chin. And coming back to neutral. Let's place our hands on our soles if you haven't already and do a little reflexology massage, pressing into any points on your soul where you feel a little bit of a zinging. You can spread your toes. Neck around, big smile. Imagine yourself a beautiful butterfly after living a life as caterpillar, going through that transition process, melting down to break through, break down, break through. And the affirmation, please repeat after me. I am empowered by everything. I'm empowered by everything. Super friends, Galactivate. And then let's walk our hands forward. In our butterfly, folding over ourselves, tuck our chin. Find that breath cycle again. Inhaling, walking our hands up. We can bring our arms up to the sky. Gather your intent shine. Palms together. Bring them down to your third eye. And then down to our heart side. As we flip this left leg around, bringing that foot on top of your thigh. And then we're going to twist towards that right side. So towards that bent right leg, if you're being my mirror. And if you're the opposite, we're twisting towards that upper leg. And let's bring that left hand to that right thigh. Twisting our head and neck and spine. Lift, gaze your eyes. As we breathe in, and then as we breathe out, we'll walk those hands out on the ground behind us and take a deep spinal twist. Once again, find that 3-part, 4-count breath pattern. to the front, all the way around, find that edge, and we'll walk ourselves forward here. Feel that slight discomfort in your hip. Just breathe into that. And walking ourselves back up. Let's take those knees and we're going to drop the knees to the left, feet to the right. Deep breath in here. Arms float up to the sky. Hold them here. And as we exhale, twist to that left side. Sit up nice and tall. Exhale and walk those hands out back behind us, taking that deep twist. Breathe in for 4 into your belly. Engage the root, the belly, the neck. Bring everything up to your third eye. Hold it there for a count of 4 and then release. Deep breath in. And as we exhale, let's walk those hands around towards the front. Find that edge once again. And fold over it. Breathe in for 4. Hold the breath in. And bringing ourselves on up as we breathe in. And let's swing these legs around. Stretch it about out. So we're going to get into some twisting. Let's bend this right knee, hugging it in, and then we'll cross that foot over. Wrapping that left arm around this leg. Let's inhale our right arm up. Stretching it nice and slow, bringing it back behind us, close to our spine. Push up against that spine so we get a nice tall straight back. And then this left arm can go on top of this right thigh if you like. Once again, find that breath cycle. slowly releasing, unwinding the other way. And coming back to center, let's stack those knees on top of one another. So right knee on top of the left, and you can keep this left leg straightened, or the option to bend that left knee here. And if you choose that option, let's bring our soles to our feet, our palms to our soles. There you go. Hands to your feet, and connect in a full body mudra. Let's lift our head, move our neck around, big smile. Bonus if you want to place your fingers in between your toes. That's next level wizardry here. Move your neck around, explore your shoulders, really pull back those shoulders behind you. And so we lift that collarbone and smile, take our head and neck side to side. Let's inhale our arms out to the side. Make some circles with our arms. Backward and forward. Inhale, open to receive all of today's blessings. Let's say that. I open to receive all of today's blessings. Let's say it again. I open to receive all of today's blessings. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's glide this left arm across our body. Reach underneath with that right hand and pull. Bringing those left fingers up, that palm facing out. We're going to turn our head the other way. Big smile. Breathe into that shoulder. Laughter yoga. Inhale, open our arms out once again. Arms all the way up to the sky, palms together. And as we exhale, let's bend that left elbow now. Grab it with that right hand and press back with our head. Gently tapping on the back of our heart as we breathe in here. Breathe in for 4. Pull that breath up to your third eye. Engage your root, your belly, your neck. And exhale. One more breath like this. And as we exhale, send this right arm out and let it wrap behind us, clasping those fingers together, pressing back with their head, big smile. Breathe in the light, the sunshine, the brightness, all the way into your root chakra, grounded and happy and pleasant and healthy, easy and peaceful and blissful. And one more breath like this. Deep breath in. And release those hands to the ground. Let's walk ourselves forward, tucking our chin. And then take that chin side to side with your head down. Breathe in for 4. Hold the breath. Breathe out for 4. Walking our hands back up. Let's bring our hands back behind us. Fingers forward. Let's unwind this right leg, extending it up, and then unwind the left leg. We'll make some circles, big smiles, ha ha ha. Wiggle those ankles all around. And then we'll release our hands out into our boat pose and circle our wrists around. Wiggle those fingers and toes. And then we'll hug it into a ball. Hug your body. Tell your body how much you love it, how wonderful it is. Thank you, body. Thank you for my health and well-being. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Noticing the differences between the sides. And then sitting on back up, we will elongate those legs again. And bending this left knee this time. Or, yeah. And then we're going to take that left foot and cross it over, wrapping around with that right arm, sitting up nice and tall, beginning to twist. We're going to take this left arm up and over, bringing it back behind and up against our spine. Find your breath. And when we're here, you can take this right arm to the top of that thigh if you like. Touch our thumb and our pointer finger together. Dhyana Mudra. Find that 4-part inhale, 4-count hold, 4-count exhale. Just observing the thoughts that come up without engaging with them, without identifying with them. Svadhyaya, just notice and release. Parigraha, unclutch, let go. Welcome your divine, your Ishtadevatar, Paramashiva. Paramashivoham. Breathe in. Hold. And breathe out, gently twisting the other way. And coming on back to center, stacking that left knee on top of the right. And then bonus, if you choose to bend that right knee and brings palms to our soles again, playing with our neck here, squeezing those shoulders together, lift that heart, that sternum, the corners of our mouth. Bonus points if you want to put your fingers between your toesies again, spread those toes. Keep squeezing those shoulders together, lifting that heart. Breathe into your heart. Visualize our heart becoming magnetic to being in that receptive mode, to having the senses of a bat, a supersonic vision, hearing, senses, infrared, sight. All right. And now let's inhale these arms out. Open. Making big circles. Once again. Breathing in, lubricating those shoulders. Collarbones. Our jaw. Release any tension as we breathe. Once again, open our heart palms up. I open to receive all of today's blessings. Open to receive all of today's blessings. I open to receive all of today's blessings. All of today's blessings. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As we glide this right arm across our body, fingers up, palm out. Reach underneath, grab that upper arm, pull it over as we turn our head and neck to the right side, the opposite way. Big smile, deep breath. Inflate your belly, pull the breath up to your third eye. And imagine the nectar of immortality flowing down your spine. Rejuvenate, regenerate, rebuild, refabricate, restore, repair. Om Namah Shivaya. As we release that hand and inhale these arms up to the sky, giving thanks in advance. As we bend this right elbow, pulling it on down with that left hand, pressing back with the back of our head. Notice your mind, your thoughts. Keep that breath flowing. Om Namah Shivaya. Everything coming to balance. Om Namah Shivaya. Notice where your mind is taking you. Om Namah Shivaya. Just release those thoughts like you're just watching the clouds go by. Come back to your breath, back into your body. And then we're going to take this left hand, release it, and send it back and around, clasping those fingers together behind our head. One more breath like this. And exhale, release those arms to the ground and walk our hands forward. Tuck our chin. Breathe in for 4, hold for 4, breathe out for 4. Notice your thoughts, let your thoughts go. Om Namah Shivaya. Invite your divine self. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. And walking our hands up, bringing them back behind. Unwind these legs one more time. Lifting these legs up, we're going to zigzag those legs. Ha, 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 ha. Slowly lowering towards the ground but not touching. Keep zigzagging, and then we'll bring them back up. And we'll do that again, lowering them down towards the ground. Let them hover there. Ha, 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 ha. And bring them back up. One more time. Zigzag down towards the ground, and when we get there, let them go down, point our toes, press into the ground, lift our hips up, reverse plank pose. And coming on down. Good. Let's come under the tops of our hands, palms up, fingers facing back, and we'll just walk those hands forward until you feel a nice stretch going all the way up your hands, your wrists, your forearms. And we're going to take our head and neck and eyes side to side. As we do so, wiggle those toes. And then we'll back out of it, rotate those palms down, fingers back. Once again, find that edge and stretch our eyes. Excellent. All right, and then releasing our hands, we're going to bring those palms together and circle them around. Keeping those palms touching one direction and then the other way. Good. All right, now we're going to take it into a tabletop. So as we breathe in, swing those legs around. Knees under our hips, hands under our shoulders. Cat cow, move that spine up and down. As we breathe in, drop our belly, lift our gaze, our drishti. Exhale, arch the spine, press into the ground, drop the crown. Flowing with our breath. Now let's make some big circles with our spine. Rock tumbler. Deep breath in. Exhale, flowing. One direction. And the other direction. Alright, let's press it back into a child's pose. Stretch those arms forward, third eye down towards the ground. Notice, is there any tension in your jaw? Inhaling back through tabletop. Exhaling, slither forward for a cobra. Drop those thighs down as high or as low as your body is requesting today. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. Lift the corners of your mouth. Focus on your intention. Into your root chakra. Notice how much abundance there is in this life. how much sand there is here, how much sunshine, how many queen palm trees, how many houses, how many people, how many breaths, how many cells. Just breathe in to your abundant self, prosperous, abundant, valuable. Breathe it all the way to your root. And as we exhale, elbows in as we lower on down to the ground. Ah. Let's extend our right arm and right cheek to the ground. Bring in our left hand and push up position and push into that left hand, rolling onto that right side of our body. Let this left leg come up and bending this left knee, place it on the ground behind your right knee. So that right shoulder stays on the ground. That right palm is facing down, straight out in a T from your torso, forming that right angle, 90 degrees. And your left hand can stay and remain on the ground for support, or you're welcome to elevate it up to help open up that heart even further. Find your breath. Find the breath pattern. Inhale for 4. Hold for 4. Exhale into a butterfly for 4. Deep breath in. And bringing this left hand down, coming back onto our bellies, slowly rolling down. Bend those knees. Inhale, lift our heart. Reach back, grab your ankles into a bow pose. Breathe and kick those legs up, lifting our heart up. Ah ha 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 ha. Lift the corners of our mouth up. Strengthen those cheeks. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Squeeze those knees together. Ha ha ha. Ah, coming on down to the ground. This time, left arm and shoulders are straight out from our torso at 90. Left cheeks on the earth, right hand in push-up position, pushing into the ground, rolling onto that left side. Right leg comes up. Bending that knee, placing that foot on the ground behind us. Keeping that left shoulder relaxed, your head relaxed. And right hand can remain on the ground for stability and support, or up to the sky. Yogi's choice. Deep breath in. And slowly coming on back down. Hands in push-up position. Peeling up once again, cobra. Lift our heart, lift our gaze. Bonus if you want to bend your knees. Bring your feet up. As you send your head back, squeeze those shoulders back. Big smile. And exhale, lower on down. Curl the toes, press into the ground. Coming on up for plank pose. And then let's take it back to downward dog. Feet step just a little closer to our hands. Heels reach down. Press into the ground. Squeeze those shoulder blades as you let your head fall between your arms. Allow that gaze to soften, looking up at third eye ajna. Shaking out any tension in your head or neck. Making plus signs with your head. Breathe all the way into root chakra. I am affirmations. I am safety. I am well-being. I am prosperity. I am valuable. I am present with this breath. I am bountiful. I am blissful. I am beautiful. Super friends, Galactivate! As we breathe in, look forward between our hands. And as we breathe out, walk off or float those feet up to your hands, entering into a forward fold. So allow your head to dangle. Baby bend in those knees. Let's grab the opposite elbow and gently sway side to side, elongating that lower back. Right, any tightness, any tension in your head, your sinuses. Imagine it all just draining away. Let's inhale, straighten our spine, look forward. Exhale, folding. And the knees, inhale. Ragdoll, roll up one vertebrae at a time. Coming on up, arms come out and up. Palms together, lean back. And hands come down into our heart. Om Namah Shivaya. Just notice how you feel. Right, now we're gonna send those arms forward and back. All right, bringing those arms up, we're gonna send them back, swimming back, the backstroke. Right, both hands up to center. We're going to swim them both forward. Right arm, left arm, right arm, left arm, forward. Breathing in and breathing out. All right, coming back to center. Now we're going to send our right arm forward, our left arm back. All the way up and around. Right arm comes down, left arm goes back. Up and over, increasing speed. train. Coming back to center, reach up. Left arm goes forward and down, right arm back and down. Spiral around. Lubricate those joints, get those collarbones moving, get the shoulder blades moving. Oh, yeah. All right, coming back to center, we're going to take it side to side. All right, and then we're going to twist them, letting our hands slap our body down low. And then up high. And then coming on back to center, hands at our heart, notice how you feel. And then we're going to hinge forward halfway and just take those arms side to side like this. All right, good. Coming back up to center. Let's shake our hands out, jump up and down, shake those feet, shake those hips, move it all around. Shake our faces out. Any tension in our body, head and neck. All right, then let's tap. Tap on the top of our head, on our crown. I am open, spiritually connected. Tap on our forehead, our third eye. I'm visionary. I hear. Tap around our ears, clear audience. I hear the call of light. Tap around our nose. I savor the senses, this beautiful day. Tap under your lip. Life is delicious. I drink it all in. Tap around your throat, your collarbone, side to side. I'm open to receive all of today's blessings. Tap around your shoulders, across your arms. Tap on your ribs on the sides. I love my life. Tap all the way down to your hips. Open to receive. All the way down those legs, front and back sides. I take the action and joy all the way down our legs. I am rooted, grounded, and supported by life. All the way back up, slapping in back to our hands back behind us, back of our shoulders. Life is easy. My burden is light. We're going to tap along those arms. My arms are extensions of my heart. Give and receive and love. And then we're going to tap on the sides of those wrists, on the sides of those palms, and tap those fingertips together and in between your fingers. And now we're just going to come to stillness and mountain and notice how you feel. I'm going to play with a little balance here. So eagle, we're going to start with eagle arms. Let's take our right elbow and we're going to do it on top of the left. So crossing those elbows and then bringing those palms together, or the back of our palms if that's a lot. Hands come up towards our nose, lean up and back. And then bring those elbows down towards our belly button, folding. All right, coming back to center, feet together, bend those knees. Drop the center of gravity into that left leg as we take this right leg up and cross that right knee over the left, tucking your toes behind. So lifting those arms up as you settle back down into our eagle and breathe. Inhale, release those arms and legs and open into our victorious mudra. Stand with those arms open, legs open, and just feel that victory is ours.
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 Super friends, Galactivate. Clap those hands together down the center line, hands to your heart, feet back together. Notice how you feel. Grounding through your soles. Now we're going to take this left elbow and cross it over the right, bringing those palms together or the back of the palms. Hands towards our nose, lean up and back, big smile. Bringing those elbows down, tuck in our chin, look down our nose. Belly inhale, hold the breath, lean up and back, look up. Elbows come in. Coming back to center, balancing on this right leg now, or excuse me, on the left leg now, and right knee comes and crosses, right foot tucks behind. So we have the opposite leg from our arm on the top. Balancing in our eagle. Deep breath. Woo. And release. Once again, coming up. Victory is ours!
Victory is ours!
Just feel that feeling. Success, accomplishment. All right, how are we doing on time? Okay, so let's bring our hands down. We're gonna just take this right foot and step it on forward. Come up on those back tippy toes. Just reach up into a high lunge. And then we'll pivot those back toes, line those legs up in a straight row, bending into that front knee, take it into a warrior two. So knees bent over our ankle, the hips and shoulders stretching away from one another. Focus on the middle finger, that right hand. Shoot rainbows. Super friends, Galactivate! Kapow! Rainbows to everyone. Rainbows to the world. Choo choo choo. Pew pew. Choo 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 pew choo. Pew pew. And then rotating, right hand up, left hand above or below that knee, leaning back. Or you can wrap this arm right behind your back if you like. Still bending into that front knee. Reverse that warrior. And then we'll straighten that front leg, leaning back still. And coming back to our triangle base. Legs are straight, arms reach away from one another. And then reach forward with those fairy fingers. Oh yeah, and then we're gonna pivot. Right arm down, left arm up. Trikonasana. Haha. Inhaling in, rising up. Bending into that front knee. Warrior two. Cartwheel the arms, bring it on down. Drop that back knee down. And bring those hands to the inside of that foot. Ha 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 ha. Everything that's in that hip, just laugh. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. All that root chakra stuff. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. And then we'll back out of it, heel toe, bringing this right foot over to the left. drop in that knee, square those hips, flex the foot, find that sweet spot. Goldilocks, and then we'll walk ourselves forward, folding over ourselves into our pigeon. You can cradle your head in your hands. Thank you everyone who's with us today. Thank you for all the likes. We appreciate you so much. Thank you everyone in person as well and on the replay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. TikTok live or YouTube live. Thank you, thank you. Breathing in this pigeon. Breathing in abundance and wealth, beauty and grace, peace and ease, vitality, and expanded inner space. In through your nose, expand your belly. For a count of 4, hold the breath, pull that breath up to your third eye, up your spine, like a dragon. Unleash the beast. Best one, best one. Rising up. Gonna take just a little mini flow. Let's send that right leg back. Dropping on down into Cobra. Elbows in as we lower down to the ground. Curl the toes. Pressing up through plank. Back to downward dog. Notice what's shifted. Deep breath. Your knees look forward between our hands. And walk, hopper, float those feet up to your hands. Forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, folding. Bend your knees, reverse swan dive, arms out and up, palms together, lean back. And hands into your heart. Notice the difference. Notice the power. Notice the yoga. Super friends, Galactivate! Hands to our hips. Let's inhale this left leg up and stretch it on forward. Play with our balance. And then wide stance. Come up on those back tippy toes. Low or high lunge. Oh. Arms come up. Lift that heel. Bend into that front knee. Knees over our ankle. Highest lunging ever. And then we'll pivot. Bringing that back foot down. Lining those legs up. Warrior 2. Bending into that front knee. Virabhadrasana. Looking over the middle fingers of that front hand. Breathe in all your power and then shoot rainbows. Super friends, Galactivate! Your aura is filling up with rainbows. Choo, choo, choo. All your chakras are bouncing. Choo, choo, choo. You easily magnetize health and wealth and vitality and happiness and creativity and love and joy and peace and happiness and bliss and ecstasy every step you go, everywhere, all the time. Galactivate! Rotating, left hand goes up, right hand above or below that knee or wrap behind your back. Keep bending into that front knee, keep challenging yourself. As we reverse our warrior. Feel the power. Grounded, rooted, strong, and safe. And then we're gonna lean back, straighten that front leg. Pulling back, up, and back, and up, and back, and smile. Coming back to our table, or excuse me, our triangle base as we reach forward with this left hand and then pivot. Left hand down, right arm lifts, turning our gaze up. Find that balance. And then inhale, rising on back up. Exhale, bending into that front knee. Cartwheeling those arms down. Bring them down to the inside of that foot. Coming onto those back tippy toes. Drop that back knee. Let that knee, this hip just fall open to the side. Open to receive all of today's blessings. Imagine today just showering us, leading us, guiding us, blessing us. Every step along the way. Ha ha ha. Resistance falling away as we back out of it and heel toe, bringing this left foot over to the right side. The foot, square our hips, lift our heart, big smile. We're on the top of that back leg, walking ourselves forward. And you could hold your head in your hands. Thank you for the likes, the love. Thank you so much. Breathing, relaxing, melting. Everything we effort so hard, we try so hard. Just see ourselves relaxing, unclutching. Aparigraha. Just being in that receptive space. Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Breathing in, rising on back up. Curl the back toes, lift the back knee, floating on back. This time to plank pose, strong plank. Shift our weight forward, lower down, either knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, down to the ground, peeling that heart up, cobra, or up dog, with your thighs up off the ground, yogi's choice. Exhale, lowering on down to the ground, curl the toes, press up to plank once again, nice and strong, and then back to downward dog. Feet step just a little closer. Head falling through, shake out any tension. Deep breath in, look forward between your hands. And at the bottom of our exhale, walk, hop, or float those feet forward. Inhale, lift the heart flat back. Exhale, folding. Inhale, reverse swan dive, arms out and up, scoop up this light. Palms together, lean back, smiling. And hands into our heart. Notice how you feel now in our mountain. And we'll release those hands out to the side. And then let's take those feet wide. Arms out and up. Palms together, down the center line. Squat it on down to the ground. And then we're going to come all the way down, extending those legs. Make sure we have room behind us. Use our core strength and lower on down to the ground. Root chakra gritting in with the whole world beautifully today as we take this right leg and bend it in and cross it across our body over to the left. Extending this right arm and shoulder up and back to the right. Find your breath, find your smile. Focus on your intent. And breathing in, switching sides. Left knee comes in. Guide it across our body over to the right. Extend that left arm and shoulder up and back to the left. Remember, inhale for 4, hold for 4, look up at third eye, and exhale for 4. Inhale, coming back to center. You're welcome to take a bridge here, or happy baby, or anything else you need before we go into our final resting pose. Just explore your body. Keep the chill vibrate your knees side to side. Just whatever it is that you require. Give that to yourself now. Inversion, the shoulders stand. And then when you're ready, we'll make our way onto our backside. Head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Arms and legs coming out and open out to the side. Preparing to melt into the silence beyond the sounds. But first, let's take a deep breath in. Remember your intention. Breathe into your belly for a count of 4. Take that breath, engage your root. Lock it. Your belly, lock it. Your throat, lock it. Suck all that breath up to your third eye. See it splitting open like a peach. So beautifully juicy. And exhale, into the silence. Beyond the sounds, and we'll be back momentarily for our galactivation. on the earth. You're grounding in. The light now, it is washing you, flowing, pouring in. From your crown, it opens to 1,000-petaled lotus, flowing down the soles of you. Awaken now below this. Souls start to shine and shimmer. You're one with this sacred land. Your divine self, your light has entered your temple, my super friends. Your heart's alive. You're glowing with light as you radiate like a stream. Filled up with pride, the power of divine inside of you, divine being. The solar plexus chakra is lit up, glowing like a star. Anahata fills up like an emerald in your heart. Sacral chakra bubbling like a river or a stream. Root chakra overflowing. You are magnetic to all well-being. Your feet are lit up, attracting from this third dimension of life. Kind and helpful people, loving, supportive, all the time. Your third eye is awakened, and within you clearly see your life force like an ocean flowing to you and breathing free. Your throat chakra starts to open, not too much and not too little. As you breathe into this ocean, you feel your power start to whittle. You release all of the blockages, all that was holding you back. And now you feel the bliss of this life showering you from the space that's black. Inside your body, every cell is glowing like a sun. Breathe in samadhi, holistically, so powerful. This unity, where you are one. All the individual facets that make up who you are in the same proportion to the body of the stars. Om Namah Shivaya. As above, so it is below, and so it is in between. The heavens and the earth begin to show that you are the same galactic being. And as you rest and just relax, you align with the heavenly host. And as you receive and then give back, abundance flows and flows. Abundance and prosperity, all that keeps you safe, happy, and healthy. Awakening in you like a quantum stream flowing from you, for you are a divine, enlightened being. Om Ram 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 Ram. And in your soul's rosy glow, a sweetness like a flower, a sweet perfume as you wiggle your toes, coming back in this sacred hour. And in your root, at the base of your form, a beautiful ruby inside you is born. And up above it, your sacrum shines like an orange grove, so juicy and filled with light. Blooming like the moon that was just so full, the solar plexus shining in you, radiant and beautiful. You always know just what to do and where to go because the light's turned on in you. And as you breathe into your heart, you shine this light into this inner part. The love pours through you, up and away, extending into your arms to send love to everybody. It radiates now up into your throat. Feel the power, the creator force in you that you hold. And it shines so much now into your mind's eye. Wherever you go, you are filling the sky. Limitless and infinite in a human timeline. And bring your awareness up to your crown. Feel that divine design, light line, encircling your head like a lotus of 1,000 petals. Feeling yourself led to the power and all the miracles. and your aura around you has become magnetic. You magnetize to you all that's abundantly prophetic, all that is graceful, beautiful, exciting, all that is joyful, blissful, and inviting. We feel it, we hear it, we see it too, like little bells ringing, little chimes for you, like you're getting your angel wings in your human body suit from a place of deep listening and restful awareness too, letting go of our attachment to the stories and the dramas and listening beyond for the Tinkerbell call of the mama, always guiding us sure-footedly and never astray as we feel the power of the divine in us to the depths of our innermost DNA. So now with this, we come back into our lives, back into our bodies, our spirit, and our minds as we wiggle our fingers, stretch those toes, reach those arms up overhead, and feel how much we've grown. And then bringing those knees into our chest, give ourselves a hug, and call our bodies home. And whenever we're ready, taking our time like a newborn baby rolling onto our side, nice and easy, sweet and supported, feeling ourselves we are loved and adored. And whenever we're ready, coming back up to seated, head, neck, and spine aligned. Focus on our breathing. Hands in the Buddha Mudra, left palm up, right palm up on top, thumbs touching, breathing. Power of the light that never stops. And deepening our breath, bring our arms up to the sky, gather our intention for today and the rest of our lives, pulling it down the center line, bowing to our heart, the throne of our divine and me, divine and lead, one great light of eternity. Magical words, please say with me. Namaste. Our friends, Galactivate. Thank you so much for being with us in person and on the replay. TikTok Live, YouTube Live, on the replay today.
Right.
And we'll see you on our website. We invite you to go to Galactivators.com. Please sign up for our Super Friends email list so you can stay in touch with us. Check out our Etsy store, our Galactivated gear. Check out our music, our artwork, our books, all the love. And if you'd like to give a gift, give back, you can donate there on our site. All right, Super Friends, we'll see